Jesus was accused, mocked, surrounded by lies. Yet, he said nothing. No defense, no argument, no explanation. And that silence wasn't weakness. It was one of the most powerful moments in human history. Silence makes us uncomfortable. When someone stays quiet, we assume fear, or defeat, or uncertainty. In our world, the loudest voice usually wins, the strongest argument, the fastest response. But the Bible shows us something different. At the most critical moment of his life, Jesus chose silence. Not because he had nothing to say, but because everything was already in motion. Jesus stood before religious leaders and Roman power. False witnesses spoke. Accusations piled up. They twisted his words. They mocked his identity. They demanded answers. And Scripture tells us something striking. Jesus remained silent. He could have spoken truth with a single sentence. He could have exposed every lie. He could have called down angels, but he didn't. Before Pilate, silence. Before mockery, silence. Before injustice, silence. Not because he agreed, not because he was afraid, but because he trusted the Father's plan more than his own defense. So why did Jesus stay silent? First, obedience. Jesus wasn't reacting to the moment. He was fulfilling a mission decided long before that night. Second, strength. Silence is not weakness when truth is already secure. Jesus didn't need to prove who he was. He knew who he was. Third, purpose. Every word he didn't speak carried weight. Every moment of silence moved humanity closer to redemption. Jesus was not silent because he was powerless. He was silent because he was purposeful. And now, this is where it becomes personal, because many of us know silence too well. You pray and hear nothing. You do what's right and still suffer. You're misunderstood, and God feels quiet, and you wonder, why isn't God answering me? But Jesus shows us something crucial. God's silence is not absence. Silence can be preparation. Silence can be protection. Silence can be trust in motion. Just because heaven is quiet doesn't mean heaven is inactive. Sometimes God is working in ways you can't yet see. The same way the cross looked like defeat before it became victory. Jesus understands silent suffering. He understands unanswered cries. He understands being misunderstood. And because he endured silence, he walks with you and yours. If God feels quiet right now, it does not mean he has forgotten you. It may mean he's preparing something greater than words could explain. The silence of Jesus wasn't empty. It was full of meaning, full of love, full of redemption. And if this message spoke to your heart today, take a moment to reflect and trust that God is working, even in the quiet. If you want more biblical reflections like this, you're welcome to subscribe and walk this journey with us.